I meditate twice a day,
Why is that?
but I recommend a different time for people to meditate. Generally,
Yeah.
the best time is the morning time.
Yeah.
But I say that better you meditate before lunch and before your dinner.
I like that.
The reason is meditation really helps you very fast when you are a bit hungry and you are a bit tired. That is one. Second, before lunch, you have already worked from 8 to suppose 1 o'clock, you have already worked. So
You also,
that is the right
you're,
time that
exactly,
you
you
need
need to
to
calm your brain a bit.
calm down your brain.
Welcome to Playing with Perspective, the suspended animation podcast, where we hear real stories from real people and we tackle all sorts of fun topics in the areas of business, marketing, entrepreneurship, mindset, the arts, and, well, life itself. It's amazing what you will pick up. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, everyone. Another fantastic episode of Playing with Perspective, the suspended animation podcast. I'm Darren Saul, your host. I hope everybody's doing really, really well. It's already middle of the year. I can't believe it. But I've got a great show today. From crying alone in a Melbourne toilet to podcaster and life coach for seniors. And I have the amazing Dinesh Desai here with me. How are you, Dinesh?
Fine, perfectly fine.
Lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Everybody out there, it's going to be a fantastic episode. Dinesh has a beautiful story to tell, and I'm really looking forward to learning more about his background. But before I do, I'll give everybody a little bit of a snapshot into who Dinesh is. Dinesh is an ex-uni professor, podcaster, meditation leader, and powerful breath teacher for more than 40 years. He is a certified instructor of various meditation and breathing techniques for your physical and mental health. He has performed as a guest and host for more than 200 podcasts on various platforms. As a Toastmaster, he has completed 6 paths and working on the 7th and 8th. And Dinesh has more than 15,000 followers on Facebook and other media channels where he regularly posts motivational content to help his audience. So welcome again, Dinesh Desai.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So Dinesh, you're got an incredible story. That title alone already captivates and makes me think, what's going on? From crying alone in a Melbourne toilet to what you've achieved up till now. So why don't you tell us a bit more about that situation and how that came about, and we'll go from there.
Sure. Just dare I imagine if there is a tree which is 60 years old tree, which is planted somewhere.
Yep.
All of a sudden you take it off and bring it 10,000 kilometers away. And then you again plant it.
Yep.
What will be the position of the tree? Something similar happened to me.
Wow.
I was very well established in my country, India.
Yep.
With all my friends, relatives, position and everything.
And you were a university professor there, is that right?
I was.
Yeah.
And then here I got my son and daughter. They wanted me and my wife to be with them. And yes, it was a good decision, no doubt. But for me, it was just like something like it was a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So I was taken from that place and planted over here. And place over here, where we are staying. It's all big bungalows. It's a more than 150 years old society.
Wow.
So all the people, they are quite well-to-do, and most of them, they are the senior citizens. So rarely you get someone on the road. So whom to talk, whom to see. I rarely saw the people, whereas in India, we say that literally people, they evolve from the ground. So many.
Yeah.
Perhaps the biggest population in the world. It's about 150 million people.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a shock coming to
Oh yes,
coming
it
to
was.
Australia.
But
Yeah.
and then After coming over here, I was the eldest. So everyone was thinking that I am the one to guide them.
Hmm.
But on the contrary, I was the one who was feeling deep inside that how to spend my time, how to spend my day,
Yeah.
to whom to tell. So literally, I was sitting in the toilet and keep on crying that what to do now.
Mm.
But then something and never I thought happened. I met senior people over here,
Okay.
and there are so many senior people, societies, clubs, associations.
Yeah.
I met, I met so many people, and therein I really feel proud and thankful to God that more all of them they were having more sad or worst story than myself.
Oh, wow.
The pain that you have known to you only, and it's a big for you.
That's right.
So for me, all the pain that they had was much less, but for them it was too big. Then I thank God, oh, my pain is nothing.
Yeah.
I am at much elevated place. And then I started changing myself. So that is how I shifted from a crying professor in the toilet.
Wow, what a story. And was that the did that happen a lot, or was that a particular moment in time that really made you decide, "I've got to do something now," or was it a gradual process?
Well, in India, I was already doing. I was already working as a meditation leader, and I have taught meditation to thousands of people.
Uh-huh.
So I thought that why not to take help of that? And luckily, I got a gentleman. He's in Adelaide. He's Peter Radcliffe.
Okay.
He runs the meditation classes,
Nice.
and he provided me the franchisee of his program.
Amazing.
He's an excellent man, no doubt. His program is also excellent. And luckily, then the COVID came. So in that COVID, I did my meditation classes online, which went extremely well.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Amazing.
yes.
Was it
So
guided
that is how I go.
meditation? Guided by you? Yeah.
In meditation, there are mainly two types. One is the guided meditation, another is self meditation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I generally teach the self meditation, how it helps instead of guided meditation.
I see. I see. Wow. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. And why seniors? What drew you to seniors so much?
All the seniors whom I met, I found that they had the problems which were much bigger than my problems. Whereas in my house, I was leading a quite comfortable life.
Mm.
So I was shocked because if I tell someone that I'm staying with my son, they will say, huh, you are staying with your son? Because here, no parents stay
That's
with
right.
their children.
Doesn't happen often. Yeah.
So they thought that I'm really blessed that my children are keeping me.
Yeah.
There must be something in me. And really, the amount of love and affection that we could give to our children, that
Yes.
was amazing. We could help them in cooking, we could help them in other items. So slowly, and of course, no doubt, I was also a very short tempered, and it was very easy for me to fight with my son.
Yeah.
But when I started shifting and seeing myself that I am here to give, not to take, then everything changed.
Hmm.
Then me and my wife, we started giving. And meanwhile, we got our grandchildren.
Amazing.
So that was the best time because we say that even in all religion, it is said that the children are the purest gods on this earth.
That's right.
So we started praying them. We started literally loving them, caring them, taking care of them. Our time changed. We got a big shift.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. And I'd love to know when you started meditating. What age were you? How did that come about? Why did you start meditating?
Oh, the place where I was staying, that was a place from where the people used to go to another place, which is a pilgrimage for a particular people.
Uh-huh.
And they were the all monks they used to go. Even the Buddhism and Jainism, the monks, they travel from that route.
Mhm.
So from very childhood, I was seeing those monks going to the pilgrims.
Yes.
Then somewhat at the age of 10, I got a monk who trained me and gave me the seed. And since that, I started meditating.
Wow.
And then it really worked very well, very well. Then I taught meditation to thousands of people.
Amazing.
So best learning or accepting or experiencing is the teaching.
I agree
The
with that.
more I taught, more I learned.
That's for sure. I always like to say that the best way to learn anything is to teach it if you can. Yep, absolutely. Because I've done a few meditation courses in my time,
Good.
but I've never continued. I did a lovely transformational meditation course once for about a few weeks. Then I did another one for a few weeks. And I used to enjoy meditating, but I used to find I just wouldn't do it consistently enough. And I wish I could continue. I'd like to get back into it.
Yeah, do it. But then there is a beautiful definition for meditation. One of the meditation is the knowledge to reach the destination.
Uh-huh.
In Sanskrit, it is dhyan. So dhyaya ka gnan. Meditation is the knowledge to reach the destination. So to reach your destination, you will be getting thousands of thoughts.
Yep.
And science says that a human being gets 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts in a day.
Oh my God.
So if he want to reach destination from A to B and he keeps on getting the thoughts, where he will go?
Yeah.
He can't.
He doesn't know where he's going.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So what he has to do? He has to segregate. How can he segregate? Simple. Because it is said that about 90% of the thoughts, they are the repeated thoughts.
Right.
And approximately the same amount of thoughts, they are the negative thoughts.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
So when you just calm down, sit quietly, then it works just like a water in a glass.
Eh,
If there is a dirty water and there is a small diamond at the bottom, you can't see. But when all the mud gets settled, it's very easy to see.
Yeah. I
In the
love that.
same way, when you calm down your mind and sit for quietly,
Yeah.
you start getting the thought to whom you have to focus.
Yes.
Once you get that thought, it becomes easy to take decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once you take the decision, it becomes easy to travel on it, work on it, progress on it, and act on it.
And how many times a day do you meditate?
I meditate twice a day,
Why is that?
but I recommend a different time for people to meditate. Generally,
Okay.
the best time is the morning time.
Yeah.
But I say that better you meditate before lunch and before your dinner.
I like that.
The reason is meditation really helps you very fast when you are a bit hungry and you are a bit tired. That is one. Second, before lunch, you have already worked from 8 to suppose 1 o'clock, you have already worked.
You
So
also
that is the right
you're
time that you
exactly.
need
You need to
to
calm your brain a bit.
calm down your brain.
Yeah.
So if you meditate at that time, it works beautifully. And at
Yes.
evening, it's a changing your gear.
I like that.
You are
Okay.
in a different
Yep. I like that.
environment, reaching home in a different environment.
But I agree with you because when you meditate in the morning, it's sort of
Yeah,
you feel fantastic, but as soon as the day starts, by lunchtime, your brain is already going a million miles an hour, and
correct.
you've got to calm down again. So I think lunchtime is the key.
Another advantage is if you don't meditate, don't take lunch. So no lunch, no meditation. So if
Ah,
you want to have the meditation,
I like
you
that.
must to have your lunch and dinner, you must meditate.
Ah,
So that is how I have clubbed it.
I love it. And do you teach any particular type of meditation? Is it transcendental, transformational, this, that?
There are hundreds of types of meditation,
Yeah.
but I say that the every human being is born with the meditation it's already taught. Human being was in the womb of their mother.
Mhm.
He or she was meditating for 9 months.
That's right.
So it's not to be taught that this is the only way you should meditate. Nothing like that. But if you sit quietly, physically you are already at rest.
Yeah.
Then there are certain techniques which helps you to go faster to calm down.
That's right. And that's where breathing comes in, whether your
Music,
music, and also there's the
mantra,
mantra. That's what I was thinking of. The
so
mantra,
many,
different
so
things
many
to help
things
you
are there.
center yourself. Interesting. Okay, lovely. And there's guided meditation, and then there's silent meditation, and there's group meditation.
Yeah, believe me, it really works. I will tell you a simple example.
Huh.
If you are in a mob, and suppose the mob is doing something unwanted work, you will also attracted to do the same work.
Right.
Whereas there is a mob which is sitting and preaching and thinking of God and Goddess, you will be like that. So whenever you are meditating in a mob or in a mass, even the people who go to church,
Yeah.
you must have seen that they when they come back, they are totally different.
Yes. Yeah.
Though they go once only,
Amazing.
but it works.
I love
It works.
I love it. So highly recommended, huh?
I highly recommend it. Yes.
And now I want to talk a bit more as well about breath work because a lot of people don't really know what that means. It's become very popular lately, but it's really tied up with meditation as well. But tell me more about breath work. What does that actually mean?
Sure. Breath has got direct relation with meditation. That is number one. Number two, that it is unbelievable amount of power it has. And you will surprised to know, Darren, that a man named Susruta, who came out with the breathing techniques and all the nerves which are got related with the breath and the effect of your breathing on the body system and all.
Yes.
Today in Melbourne Royal Hospital, his statue is there.
Wow.
Underneath it is written, Father of Surgery.
Okay. Amazing.
So what I mean to say is science has also
That's right.
accepted.
It's recognized.
Same, if you go to any Asian country, Lao Tse is very famous. So this man, and people even started having a, they say that our religion is based on Lao Tse's preaching.
Mhm.
But what he said is, he used to say that if anyone wants to come with any problem, solution to their problem lies in their breath.
Ah, love it.
Yeah. So what he would do is he will tell him or her to be in the commune for 3 4 days, and he will observe the breath,
Love it. Yeah.
and then he will come out with the solution.
Yeah.
So powerful breath technique is.
Yes. And so
And
then, if you're going to use breath work, do you use that with your meditation or extra apart from your meditation?
both are possible,
Right.
because when you use breath, what happens is as you sit, your breath will get calmed down.
Yeah.
Okay. But before that, science has proved that 80% of people, they do the shallow breathing.
Shallow breathing. Yes. That would breathe.
And because of that, most of the respiratory problems, it may be asthma, it may be
Yeah.
other respiratory problems, they rise because of the shallow breathing or not taking the oxygen fully. So just you think, if you are able to take oxygen fully, how, what a fantastic gift you can give it to your body.
Now, can you give us some examples of the types of exercises you can do with breath work?
Just yesterday only, I went to give my blood test. So I gave my blood for testing. That lady was asking the same question to me.
I love it.
Yeah. So I told, very simple. You just try it out. As I said that, you will be getting the thoughts. Those, most of the thoughts are rubbish, useless,
Yes.
repeated thoughts and negative thoughts.
Yeah.
But it is something like eczema or the skin disease.
Yeah. Yeah.
The skin disease, more you scratch, more you feel better, but
Yes.
the wound will be more deeper. So similarly, a person, when he gets thoughts, especially the negative thoughts, you start getting drained into it. It is something like falling from the mountain to the
Mm.
bottom.
Yes.
It's very easy, and you get into the trap very easily.
Yeah.
In US, it has been researched and found that most of the youngsters do suicide. They are from the medical field. They are the doctors.
Wow.
And if you see the dentist, they are the biggest number of people who commit suicide.
Oh boy.
And one of the reason is this only, because they once they get a particular thought, they keep on trying. And more the negative thought, more they think that it is better and they feel better.
Yes.
And you too, when you talk to me that if I say, Darren, I had headache, then you say how it happened, since when it happened, what medicine you have taken. I also feel better. Oh, someone is asking me.
Yeah.
Great. So it is always better to stop it.
Yes. I like that. Yeah. The more you feed
Once you
it,
stop it,
you continue to you feel better, but you're not actually achieving any cure.
right,
Yeah.
right. So first step is you need to stop it. And second step is you change it and slide yourself to the positive side.
Right. I know with meditation, they say you should let your thoughts come and go without
Mhm.
stopping them, without thinking.
Beautiful.
But with breath work,
Perfect.
is it the same?
Perfect. In the similar same way, breathing works.
Okay.
So whenever you get thoughts, special, and then you realize, oh, I was thinking something rubbish.
Mhm.
What you need to do is just you take a deep breath, short deep breath. That's all. That deep breath will immediately activate all the chakras near your stomach.
So it's a short breath. I thought it should be a long breath, a deep breath.
Short breath. In the beginning, you should take short breath so you get the break.
I see. Oh, I see.
And then, because as I said, 80% of the people, they don't know how to breathe from the diaphragm
That's
or the belly breathing.
yes, correct.
So they always take the short breath only.
Right.
But once you start getting the fruit of it, you will slowly go deeper into it.
Yeah. And
You
breathe.
yourself will start breathing deeply with consciousness. And as you breathe has got direct connection with your brain and your thoughts
Yes. And your nervous system.
and your nervous system.
Yeah.
More slowly you breathe, more slower will be the rate of your thought coming
I
and going.
like it. So if people are in a particular situation where they're feeling anxious or they're confused or got this energy that they can't do anything with, stop. Maybe take 2 or 3 deep breath. Take 1 quick breath first and then 2 or 3 long deep breaths.
Perfect. This is so simple, but people will not believe on you.
Wow.
They say that no, so simple, it cannot be.
It's true. It's because we just
But
don't do it.
it's really a big blessing if you can do it.
Yeah, because all day long we're living in fight or flight. We're
Correct.
running and doing a million things at the same time, and we don't even stop to breathe properly. From the moment we get up till when we go to bed. And that's the
Right.
problem with modern society.
It's the problem with the modern society, right?
Yeah. And
But if you
technology.
learn deep breathing, I tell you, it is perhaps the biggest gift on the earth that you can have.
Wow.
Yes.
And Dinesh, when you grew up in India, did you live in the city or more in the rural country area?
No, I was in one of the I think it's sixth or seventh biggest city in India. It's
Right.
Ahmedabad. So it's quite a big city.
Right. So
And
you're used to the busyness and the chaos.
yes,
Yep. Wow.
so
Amazing.
it was really a quite popular city. And that was a historical name it has.
Oh yeah.
And if you got 2 minutes, I will try to
Yeah.
share that example
Sure.
how
Sure.
this
Why?
name came.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
The Ahmedabad is after the name of King Ahmad Shah.
Uh-huh.
So Ahmad Shah was ruling Delhi. Delhi was the capital, or it was in the north.
Mhm.
Once upon a time, he came to Ahmedabad. At the time, it was all jungle and forest.
Wow.
So he was with his horses and forces to for hunting.
Uh-huh.
So he was on the horse. He had that fighting dogs with him. All of a sudden, the dog stopped.
Uh-huh.
He saw that a rabbit was trying to attack a dog.
Wow.
So he was just got a shock and said, "What type of land this must be where a rabbit is attacking a dog?"
Yeah. Wow.
So from since then, he thought of capturing that place. He captured that place. He once there he decided to make it even the capital of his kingdom.
Amazing.
But that is how the Ahmedabad started. The place where the rabbit is ready to attack a dog. So daring place.
Okay, amazing. I love it. And what did you teach in university?
Basically, I am a chemical engineer.
Wow.
I did chemical engineering from one of the finest, best institute in the country, that is the NIT
Amazing.
Rourkela.
Amazing.
And after doing my chemical engineering, I was working in one of the companies. But once upon a time, when I reached Ahmedabad, there they wanted to start a chemical engineering in an engineering college.
I see.
And that engineering college also one of the quite prestigious college. So my head of the department, he wanted a man who has experience of this is in the Western India, and I did my study in Eastern India.
Uh-huh.
He wanted someone who has the experience of East India and West India.
Okay, wow.
So that is how I was selected. I
Amazing.
joined that tour as a lecturer. Then I raised. Then I really feel proud to say that we started plastics engineering.
Amazing.
When I say plastics, you will say that, oh, plastic is a rubbish, plastic is horrible. But then you're surprised to know that plastic is the only material, according to me, which is saving our environment,
Is that
saving
right?
our earth.
And why is that? How is that?
Because you cannot have anything, you cannot live without plastics.
Is that right?
Plastic has replaced all the metals. So previously it was made of iron or aluminum, whereas those items are made by plastics, isn't it?
That's right.
That is one. Now, to make those items, you need minimum energy, you need minimum time, you need minimum labor, you need minimum machines, you need minimum manpower.
Huh.
And that is how lots and lots of forest and trees and environment, water, energy is saved. So actually, plastic is a blessing.
Right. So plastic actually is a minimal effort compared to other things. Is that right?
Very correct, very correct. But
Interesting.
because you see the plastics everywhere, so you think that it is bad,
That's
but it
right.
is not bad.
Wow. But what about the fact that it's not really biodegradable?
On the contrary, it should not be. It's a precious material. Why it should be biodegradable? It is meant not to be biodegradable.
Okay.
It is meant to be a stuff to
Yes.
be in the environment for 500 or 1,000 years.
Amazing.
Well, it's very easy because plastic is perhaps for me, it's the only material which can be recycled, 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 and recycled.
That's true. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you recycle it.
That's right. As long as you recycle
Finally,
it, that's good.
what you do is you make the benches or the plates and put it in the garden.
Yeah.
You need so many.
Wow. I love it. So chemical engineering, fantastic. And I'd love to take a step back now and have a chat about what you do now with your seniors, because obviously you came here, you had to find yourself, you still carried your meditation practice and your meditation education. So what do you do with your seniors now, ideally to help them and tell us a bit more
Good
about
question, Ray. I loved this. As I told you, I joined senior clubs and then I started telling them, and they found that I have at least few experience or techniques or something which can help them.
okay.
Because most of the senior who come, they think that we have come to enjoy. And whereas they don't realize that their children, it's not easy to make money.
No.
So it is better that it should be win-win situation.
Yeah.
So they also think that they should help children. children are always thinking that because my parents have come from abroad, we are supposed to serve them. They are serving,
Mhm.
but more when you are on the giving side. So I have got so many programs that how to give, how to make yourself relax and lighter. So what I always say that you choose after death, because most of the senior people, they think that we will die after 80, 90 or so. So very soon you are going to die because you are already more than 60, 70 or up. So you choose, you want to be hell or heaven. So
Mhm.
naturally you will say heaven.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to hell? No one will say, yes, we don't want to go. Then I say that this is the right time. You share your thoughts, you share your experience.
Yeah.
What to do? At least you write, you make a diary, you
Mm.
share with other people.
Yep.
So, whatever pain or grief or experience, good or bad, you have, start sharing.
Yes. And also, especially, share them with the younger generation so they can
Correct.
learn from them.
Because they are the treasure, they are the encyclopedia of experience they have.
That's right.
So, if they can
Absolutely.
share, and
Yeah.
it's happening. We
Absolutely.
started at our house,
Amazing.
and Darren, I feel proud to tell that my grandchildren, once upon a time when I came, they were afraid of talking to me. Now they are so happy, they are so lovable, and they love us so much that we are, for them, we are more than their parents.
Wow. And is that because of your philosophies and how you um, give to the generation? Wow. So tell us a bit more about these courses because you said you do a few different courses.
Yeah,
Tell us a bit
sure.
more about the different courses that you provide.
Yes. I have got few different courses for seniors. And for those seniors, we tell that when you are to give, so what are the various types?
Mhm.
So as I said that one of the way is to write. So what we do is we have a session where we tell that, okay, you next time when you come, you write it and then you bring it.
Okay.
So what they will do, you say that I had problem with my sister, I had problem with my brother, I had problem with my son, all those things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Then I say we exchange them, and then we go one step ahead. Okay, now try to shift it. Basically, what you want.
Uh-huh.
So from past we bring them to present, and from present we bring them to future.
Nice.
That basically what you want. They said we want good relation.
Good.
Okay, then start writing now. I want good relation with my children. I want good relation my daughter-in-law, son-in-law. Okay, I want good health. I want good friends. I want good environment. Good. To have that, what you can do, then they themselves come out with the answer. Best ways, I should go to the garden. I should spend more time in exercise. I should not eat all junk food.
Yeah.
And Darren, you won't believe that just within few sessions of this exercise, they literally get change.
Amazing.
And they are different after doing this simple exercise. So
Nice.
like that, I have got various
Range of exercises
exercises,
for
prof,
seniors. Wow.
courses,
Including meditation for seniors
including meditation. Yes, please.
and breathwork. Wow. Okay. Amazing, Dinesh. And what kind of feedback have you got from your customers and your seniors? What do they say?
They are so happy that yes, yeah, it has worked.
It worked.
Because when they came, I give you one example of my friend who was always thinking that because I have fed my children or I spend my life for my son and I have paid money to my son's education, and that is how my son has come all the way from India to this place, and today he is holding a good place.
Wow. Yeah.
So because of that, he should respect me, he should obey me, he should do as I say. Okay, fine. But the same parents, instead of expecting and instead of asking, when they start giving,
Yeah.
so the scenario gets changes.
I love it.
Let me give you my example.
Yeah.
My son has married a Asian lady.
Okay.
Okay, so today that Asian lady, believe me, she loves more than her parents to us,
Wow.
because we are so much helping, we are so much concerned about her,
Yeah.
we are so much give respect to her.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. It's so true.
So we do it, we tell others, we have done it, we got the result. You do and see.
So true. It just goes to show you that that philosophy of giving has to be a forever philosophy with any interaction, with any human interaction. You can't,
Very correct.
even if you've given certain things at certain times, you can't expect to take just because of that. You always have to continue to give. That's the fuel for a relationship.
Right. And it doesn't cost you much. At least you give a smile, you give blessings.
That's true. And the interesting thing about that is I'm always happier when I give than when I take.
Beautiful.
Much happier because it's a pleasure to give.
It's pleasure to give.
Yeah, I love it. Maybe I've got to come and do one of your courses. So, Dinesh, where do we find your courses and your websites, and how can people find out about you?
First of all, after coming over here, I was invited by so many clubs, associations, and other platforms
Yeah,
to do the courses, to start the business,
yeah.
and so on and so on. But for last 40 years, I have decided that I'm not going to make money out of that.
Wow,
So for 40 years, I have never charged a single penny. I'm doing totally
amazing,
free of cost. So
amazing. Just to give
yes,
back.
yes. And I'm getting back. I have got much more return than what I thought of.
How amazing is that?
So whosoever comes, I tell them in a simple language, you do it, you will get it.
Beautiful. And so, how can people find you? Is it best just to email you or ring you or?
Oh yes, yes, they can email me,
Yeah.
or they can have a session with me 1:1. I am ready to expose or give whatever I have.
Okay. Do you have a website at all or anything like that?
It's under construction.
Ah,
It's
good.
soon I will be getting,
Great. Amazing. All right.
but they can definitely love to see my Facebook page
Yes.
and even the Instagram page. Instagram page I recently started putting 2 minute small video clips,
Love it. Love it.
and
Love
they are quite motivating.
it. Amazing.
You will love to see it.
Okay. Beautiful. So you're on most of the social media platforms. And now, Dinesh, I want to know more about your Toastmasters. What is the fifth and the sixth and the seventh and eighth? What is all that?
Great question. Uh, I went for something and I got more than that. A Toastmaster is a platform which teaches us about the public speaking.
Right.
Okay. So I joined that. I didn't join that Toastmaster to public speaking because I was already teaching in the teaching and speaking line.
That's right. Yeah.
So I want to understand the English accent.
Uh huh.
As a result, this club holds at least per session or every meeting is about 1 hour to 2 hours.
Yes.
So in 2 hours, hardly you get a chance to speak for 5 to 7 minutes.
Correct.
Rest of the time you get time to listen.
Yeah, listen, I love that.
So this is the best medicine I got from this club, or best learning I got from this club,
Yeah.
that there is a code that if you can't understand my silence, how can you understand my voice?
Wow.
So that is how I started listening to people, listening to my wife, listening to my children, listening to my grandchildren.
Amazing.
Oh God.
So
And
it's
that
it
has
was like
given me
forced
a shift.
training for listening. Interesting.
So that gave me a shift, fantastic shift.
Wow. I had a really good time once. I've been to only one Toastmasters
Mm,
meeting in my life, and I'm a photographer as well. So I was photographing this Toastmasters meeting for
mm,
a local newspaper that they wanted to
mhm.
put in some photographs for to show about the meeting. And it was very interesting. I had so much fun, and I even had an opportunity to go and say a couple of things really quickly off the cuff. But what is the sixth path and the seventh path and the eighth path? What does that mean?
I think there are 11 or 13 paths.
Oh my God.
Each path has got a different aim.
Oh,
That
great.
if you are going to deliver as a speaker, then for what purpose you are giving. For, is it for storytelling? Is it for motivation? Is it for project? Is it for leadership?
Yep.
Like that. It is said that when you speak, you should able to speak in customer's language.
Yes.
So if you know the customer is of this type, then unless and until you are trained, how
Yep.
can you speak his language?
Yep.
So that is how they train us
Interesting.
to make your speech surround such that it's pertaining to particular subject,
It
particular
resonates
area,
with different personalities and different
different
needs.
personalities. Correct.
It's all about empathy and empathetic listening. Interesting. I love that. Very, very cool. All right. Amazing. Where do you do which chapter or which group is your Toastmasters group?
Mine is recently there is a online club which is based at US.
Okay.
It's a Codemaster.
Okay.
You have met Fred.
Oh,
So
yes.
Fred is
That's
our one of the leading
amazing. Okay.
president.
Online. Fantastic.
It's very good.
Awesome. And now, Dinesh, you're obviously doing a lot of work with social media. I can see from your personality that you're very positive and you're very energetic, but also very self aware. How do you manage your energy and make sure that on the days that you might not feel so high energy or feel so bubbly that you still show up in the right way? How do you manage that?
For me, getting the energy is because of the two main practices, and they are number one is the breathing exercise,
Right.
and second is meditation.
Yeah.
And I really feel proud to announce that even today I have practiced, and because of my practice, I am perhaps one of the rare person who can breathe from stomach. Or when you breathe in, stomach should come out,
Yes.
and when you breathe out, stomach should go in.
That's right. That's
You will see that very few people
yeah.
do this.
That's diaphragm breathing. Yes.
That is the diaphragmatic breathing,
Yes. I like it.
and that I have practiced. I'm doing that. It has really helped. It literally gives you energy.
Oh, wow.
And second is meditation. I meditate regularly
Yeah.
so that I can keep my mind calm, cool, and focus.
And apparently there's so many health benefits to meditation. I remember
Yes,
when I did it, they said 1 hour of meditation or half an hour of meditation is almost like 5 or 7 hours deep sleep.
perfect, perfect, perfectly right,
Wow, that's crazy.
perfectly right, perfectly right. And if you allow me to add
Yeah, please.
Vipassana, perhaps many people might be knowing, it is all over Australia. Vipassana is the meditation which started with Mr. Goenka. Goenka was a son of a rich diamond merchant in Myanmar.
Okay.
He started this meditation course.
Amazing.
He was having something like a particular type of asthma or something.
Uh-huh.
So breathing problem. He had to take morphine injection. In the beginning, he was taking injection once in 6 months, then once in 3 months, then once in a month, once in 15 days. He got fed up. And then he came out with this meditation. He got rid of his problem. And today there are I think more than hundreds of meditation centers all over the world.
Yeah.
They don't charge a single penny.
Yes.
Free fooding, free staying, free learning, and in case if you feel, you donate.
Yeah. And even in India, a lot of people go to the ashram. They come from all over
Ashram.
the world to the ashram to learn how to meditate and to do yoga.
Perfectly right. Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
Fascinating. And there's been many movies about it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, love it. Well, Dinesh, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. You've inspired me to try and get back into my meditation and be
Must.
aware of
You
my
must.
breathing. Very,
Must.
very important. And always a lovely message. We've covered a lot of great ground today. But if you're to leave something to our listeners, what would you like to leave them with today?
Only one thing. And that is till you are there, just think of giving.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And it is not necessary you can give money only. No,
Yeah.
you can give good words, you give a smile,
Smile,
give a blessing.
attention, give your thoughts. You can give many things. Respect. Yep.
It helps.
Yep.
Perhaps I am the one who have got maximum benefit because of one word only,
That's
give.
right. And the more you give, the more you enjoy giving, and the more you get back because of it. I love it. Not in monetary, but in many other things. Beautiful. Well, Dinesh, thank you so much for coming on the show. I wish you a lovely weekend.
We
And
say namaste. Namaste
namaste.
means
What does
I
that
bow
actually
down to
mean?
you.
I was it. I belong to you. Is it?
I belong to you.
I belong to you. Namaste. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Very cool. All right. Namaste. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I'll make sure I put all the details for how to find out more about Dinesh's programs in the show notes. And we'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of Playing with Perspective, the Suspended Animation Podcast. Thanks again, Dinesh. Thanks again for joining me for another episode of Playing with Perspective, the Suspended Animation Podcast. If you would like to join me as a guest on the show, I would be delighted to collaborate. Just reach out via www.suspendedanimation.com.au. Also, remember to click on the link in the show notes for loads of great podcasting resources, webinars, courses, and opportunities to help you on your podcast journey. Many of them free. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.